Steve Kerr as we get into the second half. Brandon Miller out there with Dick. Then there's Amen Thompson. Then it's Chet Holmgren. And it's Wembanyama in at the pivot spot, manning the middle. Here's Wembanyama. And it's Wembanyama with the jam.
You know, you have to be aware of Wembanyama on the boards. Really keep a body on it. And we've got a collection of the greatest players in the world here. I mean, and playing in an event where they can really let it all hang out.
And that's exactly why we always come away with such great memories. I mean, because they really do try to give the fans as many highlights as possible. And they are the best players in the world.
Castle misses.
And guys, since this game started back in '94, this has been a perfect warm-up for the All-Star game. I mean, it has all the fun and excitement of the big game with the to the league's fans.
Pass to Messi. Here's Castle. There's a good screen. Driving to the basket.
One thing this team loves about Castle, his feel for the game, knows how to draw contact.
The rookies have had 12 attempts at the line, making 8 so far.
Stephon Castle, 2 shots.
He misses the free throw.
Known for his strong defense, Castle is someone any coach would love to have. He is a hard-working rookie.
He hits the second from the line. And here are the sophomores. In the second half, they've only given up 1 basket coming from the free throw line. Wembanyama. Right side. And it's in after a nice bounce off the right side. Wembanyama has got 17. This really has become one of the signature events of All-Star Weekend. And I know you love it, Greg. It gets everyone into the mood for all the festivities that are soon to come.
Yeah, it does. I mean, it's such a great way for these young players to show off some of the fancy moves that they wouldn't even dare to attempt in a regular season game.
Here's Dick. Sinks the 15-footer. 13 points in the game.
And at the offensive end, he's done about as much as they could have hoped for today.
And Stephon Castle is going to pick up the foul. That is his first foul of the game.
And really just a great play to sacrifice his body and take the charge.
Heads-up action there. Reading the play and then beating him to the spot. Well done.
You're a little light on the fouls in terms of what's been called tonight. And that's usually the theme in this game.
I agree. I mean, the guys always play reasonably hard, but they don't necessarily play physically, if that makes any sense. The officials' jobs are usually pretty easy in this one.
Here's Dick. He's got 13. Misses the layup. He had him with that pump fake.
And it's just something about the Rising Stars Challenge. It gives each of these young players a chance to really do something special on a national stage, maybe for the first time in their professional career.
Here's McCain. And the rejection by Holmgren.
Already set the Summer League record for blocks in his first game. Holmgren, one of the best young shot blockers in the league.
And there's Dick. That's good on the assist by Thompson. Thompson's got his 4th assist in this one. Guys, we've seen a lot of turnovers in this one.
Yeah, focus, focus, focus. Just make the simple play.
And the basket by Castle. You brought up the big stage these young guys are on tonight. For so many of the fans, Greg, who are still, just getting familiar with these players, it really is a great welcome to the NBA moment.
It really is a showcase. And for each player, whether they have great moments or not, just being chosen to participate is a huge honor. And it says a lot about where they stand amongst their peers.
2 on the clock. Here's Holmgren. Rebounded by the rookies. Here's Ware. Song, the pass to Ware. To the middle. Fades away. Not going to go that time. Good defense by Wembanyama.
That's 1 for their first 4 to start the second half.
Thompson outside. Pass to Miller. The sophomores need to get off a shot. And that one's good. Wembanyama.
You know, I know his NBA career is just starting out, but he has been logging some veteran minutes in the regular season.
Well, in his short time in the league, Greg, he's earned the full confidence of the coaching staff. They're not afraid to use him in any situation.
Here's Ware. And the rejection by Holmgren.
Do not test Mr. Holmgren, a gifted shot blocker.
Pass to Thompson. And here's Miller. Dick with it. Puts up a deep three. And Ware pulls it down.
After hitting 1 3 in the first half, he's been unable to dial in from deep since then.
Nisi, and they call the foul, so a chance at the line for one more coming up.
And he has come on really strong this season. Some of his performances in the first half have been terrific.
Yeah, and it wasn't something that very many people saw coming, Greg, but he's proven himself in a big way. I think there are great things ahead for this guy.
Now Miller, he has 7. Pass to Dick. Thompson outside. Now here's Holmgren. Here's Wembanyama. Over Sarr. The shot by Wembanyama, no good. Now Sarr. To the left wing. Poked loose, and it's out of bounds, and last touch by Holmgren.
Rookies ball.
And now let's take a look again at that incredible rejection.
They're determined to add to the lead, not with more offense, but with big-time defense.
Off the inbound pass, a nice shot by McCain. McCain's got his second basket of the night.
Whatever the defense gives, that's what he takes. A sign of a skilled offensive player.
Thompson outside. Now here's Holmgren from the arc. And Wembanyama throws it down.
And a monster game for Wemby with the matchup issues he creates. I'm not sure anyone in this league can stop him when he's on.
Here's Castle. 6 points for him. That 3 off the mark. Dick with it. Pass to Wembanyama. Here's Dick to the paint. Out to Miller. 6 to shoot. And he gets the whistle for the 3-second call. Bruce Ellis is checked in for the rookies. Cadet comes in for Castle. And the sophomores making a change here as well. George is checked in for Grady Dick. Here's McCain, defended by George. To the inside. Ware, no good.
Well, you will not see that from him very often, especially right at the rim.
The sophomores have scored 6 points from their 8 attempts at the line so far.
Brandon Miller at the line for 1.
You know, what you like about Miller is that he doesn't leave opportunities out there hanging. I mean, he's a solid all-around player.
Edey's checked in for the rookies. Now, here is George. He's tightly guarded. Greg, every year we have the Best Teammate Award. What are some of those qualities that you admire in a great teammate?
You know, Kevin, you want guys who make you better and who make it fun to come to work every day. In the end, teammates are like family. So trust, commitment, and just enjoying being with one another, it matters.
Now the rookies with it. And it's Connect in the corner. Pass to McCain. Got a piece of it. Here's Thompson, and Thompson slams it home.
Yeah, and the number of slams here we're seeing tonight off the charts.
Somebody forgot to tell these guys the dunk contest is on a different night.
And on the AT&T 5G Slam Cam, you can see how impressive that move was. Here's McCain. 5 points in the game.
Out of bounds. Sophomores ball.
Sophomores with the ball. Now, here's George. 5 points in the game. Miller outside. Shoots over Connect. Miller, no luck.
Well, you know, they're in the lead, but he's still been frustrated from an offensive standpoint.
Thompson passes to George. That's in, coming off the assist from Thompson. Thompson's got 5 assists in the game. Here's McCain. Pass to Edey. Connect with it. In the corner, it's Buzelis. Another miss, and they've really hit a rough patch here. Down low. Here's Thompson. An easy 2 points on the layup. Thompson's got 6.
They should continue to get the ball inside. The defense struggling to contain them.
And when you make 5 in a row in close like that, it also takes pressure off your perimeter guys, too.
In the corner, it's Buzelis. No good with the triple.
They've shown some strength in the paint today. Their work on the boards has been impressive.
Guys, that's putting it mildly. I mean, they've been absolutely dominant.
And Thompson gets it to go. They're struggling to keep up.
And we'll see if they can turn things around, Kevin. On this trip, they can't continue to come up empty.
To the wing on the left. Here's Buzelis. Uses the glass to finish the layup. Buzelis has got his 3rd basket of the night right there.
With his soft touch around the rim, Buzelis should score a lot of points in the paint over his career.
Pass to Holmgren. Over Sarr. Buzelis grabs the board. Buzelis has got his 4th rebound with that last one here tonight. Sarr got him with the pump fake, but couldn't finish. Here are the sophomores with the ball. 1:53 left here in the 3rd quarter. Chalk up 2 there. Wembanyama has got 11 here in this quarter alone.
And he's been a gem this year. I mean, there have been so many highlights for him all over the first half of this season.
And I've got a feeling, Greg, he's just getting warmed up. I think he'll be even better after the All-Star break.
Buzelis with the ball. He's covered by Thompson. The shot by Buzelis, no good.
No doubt it's been a bit of a struggle for him here in this quarter in terms of scoring.
George finds Wembanyama. Over Edey. And Sarr pulls it down. They could use a big shot here to get this offense going.
Too many empty possessions. Right now, they need a basket.
1:02 left to play in the 3rd. Clock at 6. Pass to Connect. Here's Buzelis. Gets the 3-pointer to fall. Buzelis has got 11.
And Buzelis continues to work on improving his 3-ball. When he's hitting from there, everything else becomes easier.
And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul. These are his 3rd and 4th free throw attempts of the game.
At the line for the away team, Victor Weatherwell. 2 shots.
Shoot 2.
Free throw good, Wembanyama.
A generational talent. For Wembanyama, the sky is the limit and the reality.
Catching up on the changes for the sophomores. Derek Lively comes in for Holmgren. And it's Thompson in for Miller. 2nd free throw, no good. There's 42 seconds left to play here in the 3rd. Here's Carrington. Defended by George. Carrington, that's good.
And that tells the tale here today, guys. Throughout this game, they've been able to get the ball in tight and finish.
And here's George. He's got 7. Shoots. Edey with the rebound. And it's the rookies now. Here's Carrington. And he goes strong with the one-handed jam.
My goodness. The tomahawk one-hand slam.
Oh, shows you how much strength he has.
And we're not talking about soft D. There was a lot of resistance there.
George with the steal. The 3 quarters of play all in the books, and this one all but over already. It's the sophomores delivering the blowout. And coming up as soon as we return from break, the 4th quarter gets underway. And now we have a moment to reveal our State Farm assist of the game.
And I'm glad this was the pick because I love this pass. Such a great dish. That's what I call court vision.
Yeah, and with the accuracy to go along with that vision. I mean, he put the ball in the absolute perfect spot. That's how you orchestrate it.
And we're glad to have you along as we resume the action at the Rising Stars Challenge. Some great careers in store for these young men.
And what a showcase this game has been for the league's best and brightest young stars.
And, you know, one of my favorite things is seeing the camaraderie between the players. I mean, both of these teams really enjoying playing together and against each other.
We've got Edey. Filipowski's out there with Buzelis. Then it's Connect. And it's Carrington in at the point. That's who's in the game for the rookies.
You can tell Lively knows his position well, knows how to be efficient as the roll man.
Here's Carrington. Connect. No good. Thompson outside. And the call will be against Dalton Connect. That's foul number 2 for him. Regarding court layout, Clark, do you think there should be more space around the court to reduce collisions?
Yeah, part of me would say that makes a lot of sense and would be prudent. I mean, you've got to balance that with access to fans who want to be for those premium seats as close to the action as possible. But it is difficult when you see a fan collide with the players. So I think you balance it. I would like to see a little more room, give the fans the experience. And that.
Oh,
man.
You know, we always get some great dunks in this game, and I think we can add that to the list.
Check out the reaction. Listen to that. I mean, that slam was a raise the roofer.
pass to Connect. Trains it from beyond the arc.
I love how aggressive Connect is off the catch. Shots like that proves he belongs in this league.
Here's Strother. And here's Jackson. Plenty of space. And he makes that one. Jackson's got his first 2 points of the night.
And the lack of effort to fight over the screen there makes that an easy shot.
Well, I'm going to credit the screen. I mean, that's a good, strong pick he lays there.
From deep. It's hauled in by the sophomores. Now George. Filipowski grabs the board. Buzelis with the ball. Pass to Carrington. And Clark, if you look at the NBA's draft combine, prospects now required to participate in drills and in other testing to be eligible for selection.
I like that, Kevin. I really do. I mean, it's part of being a professional. You can't just opt out of things because your agent says you should or you don't feel like it. This is a professional business, so there should be some standards and accountability. And I think it goes hand in hand with the push for parity. It ensures equal access to the information that will enable all teams to make informed decisions on draft day. So I like it. I really do.
Inside. And Thompson throws it down.
And when he lets the athleticism take over, Thompson can do almost anything.
Here's Carrington, defended by George. Over to the wing. Here's Filipowski. Hits the jumper in space. Over 3.5 minutes through the final quarter now. George looking over the floor. Knocks down the 3-ball.
Right now, the defense needs to do a better job of closing out on this guy. He's heating up from outside.
Here's Carrington, defended by George. And here's the fast break. Here's Thompson. And Jackson throws it down hard.
And when he's on the floor, offensive rebounding is always going to be a strength for them.
Greg, he keeps so many possessions alive, doesn't he?
And you know, those second chance opportunities can be game changers. He represents so much value to this team because of what he does.
Here's Connect. Whistle blows, bucket is good, and he'll have a chance at the line to make it a 3-point play.
And this rookie Connect is special. Even when he gets roughed up, stays in control.
That's good from Connect. The NBA has always been a star-driven league, Greg, and that's reflected in team strategies now more than ever before.
It is. All over the league, teams now building their systems around their stars, surrounding them with complementary players and running the offense through them as much as possible.
5 to shoot. Here's Strother. His 3-pointers off the mark. In the corner, it's Sarr. Pass to Strother. Thompson in the corner. Fires from deep. Strother, no good. And here now the rookies. From the arc. And Lively pulls it down. Lively's got his 5th rebound right now in the game. Thompson passes to George. Jackson has the open look. Offline with his 3. And turnovers have been the issue for him.
You can see the coaches have gotten into him a little bit about this. They've got to do a better job of taking care of the ball.
And it's blocked.
Nice D by Lively there. He can block shots both at the rim and out away from the basket.
And the rookie's making a change here. Ware's checked in. Here's McCain, defended by George. Shot clock at 6. McCain's shot is off. And the league clearly focused on making regular season games matter. You think more steps are coming?
Well, let's give the league credit because they've left no stone unturned. The play-in, the in-season tournament, the 65 games rule, all implemented with that in mind.
Rookies with the ball. There's the screen. Pass to Misi. Rebounded by Jackson. Thompson looking for an opening. Here's the break. Here's Misi. Thompson with the rebound. And here's the sophomores. They've given up just 8 points in the 4th quarter.
And I'd have to say the decibel level just rose about 300% in here.
Certainly sounds like it. I mean, there's nothing these fans love to see more than highlight reel dunks, and that one certainly qualifies.
Pass to Ware. Takes the 3. And Lively pulls it down. Lively's got 6 rebounds here tonight.
And now only 1 away from being in the penalty.
Yep, the next one puts them on the line, so they've got to be careful the rest of the way.
Greg, we've heard some veteran players and coaches say the league is skewing too young.
Well, because of the salary cap, you're often forced to play some younger guys, and they don't quite have a feel for the game yet. So possibly the product suffers, but it also gives you a chance to develop these young players in your system.
Pass to Ware. Here's Castle. Just 5 to shoot. Here's Sarr. And Lively pulls it down. Right there, the defender clearly trying to inhibit a fast break. I think that's a transition take foul.
Shooting for the sophomores, Julian Strother at the line for one.
And so it's the sophomores with it. Now, here's George. Unloads. They get the rebound. Well, it was only a matter of time, but they finally get the bucket. Lively's got 4 points this quarter. Here's McCain. Well, rookies need to get a shot off here. Ware, good. And here are the sophomores. They're on a 16-7 run. On the wing, Thompson. Outside, George. Well, for over a decade, Clark, we've been in the player empowerment era. And it's generally been, I think, a positive for the NBA.
Yeah, I can't agree with you more in that regard. The players are the drivers of the league. They're the personalities. They're the visibility. They're the doers, the talented performers of a league that entertains globally. So they deserve more money and influence, and I think they've gotten both. Now, there are a few players that have kind of exploited that in a way that I don't think is most healthy by forcing trades, but I think it's a good thing overall.
The first free throw is good.
And one of the problems in the first half, that shoddy work at the free throw line. They needed to fix that, and they've been much improved since the break.
He's perfect from the line this time.
There's just so much potential for Sarr. He's got that Wemby-like build with a lot of skill.
Outside Jackson. Pass to Strother. Outside George.
If he hadn't fouled out, I think they may have pulled him anyway. This game is over.
15 foul. Substitution on the court. At the line for the away team.
That free throw good from George.
Name a type of shot. Keontae George can hit it. More than capable of scoring at all three levels.
And the rookie's making a change here. Connects checked in. Both good from the line that time. And, Greg, everyone loves talking trades. Future first-round picks have been moved quite a bit of late, and that's been kind of interesting.
And, Kevin, a lot of teams that don't control any of their future first-round picks. With so much pressure to win now, GMs are willing to use draft assets.
Drills the three-pointer.
It's important that you have big men who can shoot in this day and age, and this guy can really stretch the floor.
Pass to Strother. Now Lively. Jackson finds Thompson. Down to 5 on the shot clock. The three from George. And another field goal in his total. Make it 7 for 14, shooting 50%.
And developing that three-ball shot, George is putting in the work now.
Here's Castle, defended by George. Over to the left wing. Pass to Sarr. And stolen by Thompson. With the drive, and Thompson slams it home.
Oh, and the crowd goes crazy after seeing that finish.
Yep, a throwdown appropriate for the occasion. That's how to get these fans revved up and excited.
And the basket by Castle.
Castle has some of the best body control you'll see in this rookie class.
George passes to Lively. Lets a floater go. Nisi grabs the rebound. Nisi has got 8 rebounds in this game. Pass to Ware. 1:10 left in the fourth quarter. Connect. No good. Outside, George. In the corner, Lively with it. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line.
Second personal.
Rim running, shot blocking, rebounding, Lively, elite in all 3 categories.
Derek Lively taking 2 shots.
First free throw is good. And both free throws good for Lively. There's 48 seconds left in the fourth quarter. Here's Castle. The three-pointer is right on target.
This is something Castle has been working on, developing his long-range consistency.
George passes to Lively. Back to George. It's intercepted. Pass to Castle. Here's Nisi. Banked in off the glass.
And how about the vision from Castle, spotting that opening and making the pass on time.
Just 1 second between the shot clock and game clock. Outside Jackson. Thompson outside. To the paint. Here's Lively. Got a piece of it.